Everybody, it's Scott the Treasure Coast Picker, and I am back with a whole video of items that I picked up over the last 2 weeks. And let's jump in. I've got some stuff that normal stuff, and I got some stuff that I've kind of stepped off into a new direction with. So let's start with this little guy right here. This was only $1, and he's absolutely adorable. He's a praying little boy in blue pajamas, and he's in really good shape, and he's a bank. And on the bottom, he has a stopper. And he's got the name, I don't know if you can read that or not. It's San Miro, and it's probably upside down. San Miro, it's in Japan, and the name of the company is from Japan. My guess is this is probably from the 60s, and he was only $1, and he's in really, really nice shape. I don't know if he had a praying girlfriend or sister that matching, but anyway, for $1, I think we can probably get $10 for him. Okay. Next up is a mug, a glass mug. I don't know if anybody remembers the TV show Max Headroom. This is a heavy glass mug or a tankard. There's the Max Headroom character on front. You can see here I paid a whopping 50 cents. And it's really nice, heavy glass, no chips or breaks. The only little damage here is a little bit of the decal or whatever this is here. It's a little worn at the top here, but it doesn't really affect the main graphic. So this is 50 cents. I don't know if there's a lot of Max Headroom followers out there, but I'm sure we'll get a couple of dollars for it. And it's dated 1987. I guess that's when the show was popular, 1987. I never watched it, so I don't really know much about it. Let's look at some clothing. Of course, this is a retail arbitrage. I bought this stuff at Hot Topic, and they had a buy one, get two free, which is a pretty good deal. And so this was retail price of $28.90. I think I got it for a lot less than that because I don't know. I have the receipt here, but I'm not going to go into details. These three pieces cost me like $16, so figure that from that. It's a Nightmare Before Christmas, large size, long sleeve t-shirt. And it's got the Hot Topic tag on, $28.90 price. And it's long sleeve with all this kind of graphic stuff going on the front. There's Jack and bats and caskets and pumpkins. And it might be a little early for Halloween, but and certainly not the season to be wearing long sleeve tees. Over here it says goodbye. I'm not sure why it says goodbye, and it's got pumpkins and cats. And on this sleeve it has some more pumpkins and a casket and a moon. So this was, like I said, probably it was $16 for three, so a little over $5 a piece on this. And let me show you the other two. I may wind up keeping one. I don't know. I love Nightmare stuff, but these are running a little large. So here's the next one, Hot Topic. This one has a price of $22.90, and this is really a cool one. It's two-sided, and it's missing Jack Skellington, the King of Halloween. Let me get that whole thing in there. And last seen Halloween night. And on the back, there's a checklist. Let me go over here. And I can't read this backwards, but it says, looked in every mausoleum, open the sarcophagi, tromp through the pumpkin patch, and there's a couple other things there. Peek behind the Cyclops eye. I think this is actually part of the lyrics from a song. Sound the alarm, dredge the lake. So apparently Jack is missing. I don't know if it doesn't look like a glow in the dark. Maybe it is. I'm not sure. I'll have to try it out. It doesn't say so. It just says large. And it doesn't say on the inside. It just says Nightmare Before Christmas. And there are no special instructions. So anyway, again, this was like $5.50, $5.60 as part of that threefer. And the last one of this group, if you can get stuff on retail arbitrage like that, if you get stuff on sale, I mean, two for, three for the price of one is pretty good. This one is a large, this is extra large. This might be the one I'm keeping. Oogie Boogie, the villain, and he's on the front like that, and on the back is a big Oogie Boogie, and roll that dice. And this is described as neon. This was originally $14.99. It's marked. I got it for like $5.50, and I might keep this one. I like Nightmare stuff, and this may be a keeper. In any case, I should make some good money on the first two. It's too early for Halloween. I don't really consider this a Halloween item, but this is one of those faux real shirts. It's Fauxreal, and It's it's a long sleeve T-shirt, and it's bacon. The whole thing is strips of bacon, and I love bacon. I love bacon right there. And you know, it's not a pin. It's just everything is part of the shirt, and the back is all bacon. I'm caught up in my microphone here with the tags. I'm all bacon. So I thought, you know, if somebody bought this, if someone likes bacon would buy this, it's a size XL. Or they might find someone that's got a shirt that has eggs on it, and then you've got a really, you know, cheap Halloween costume. You can go as bacon and eggs. But anyway, this was $1. Thrift store had it on the shelf for like $6 on this regular rack, and after so many weeks, they move it into the bargain room, and I picked it up for $1. Okay, CD wouldn't be a TV, wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't have at least one CD, and I only have one. And this is Matchbox 20, and it is signed by, I believe that to be Rob Thomas. I checked out this autograph. He has several different ways of signing. Sometimes they're almost just a scribble like this, sometimes a little more pronounced, but based on the way he writes his R, I believe this is a genuine Rob Thomas autograph. I don't know why someone would fake him. I don't know if he's that popular, but I know Matchbox 20 was pretty big back in whenever this was done. And this album is called, Exile on Mainstream, and signed by Rob Thomas. Nobody else. The rest of the band did not sign it. So I paid 50 cents for this. I think I can get probably upwards of 25. You know, it doesn't have to be authenticated because most CDs don't have to be, unless it's like, you know, Michael Jackson or something really, really famous. Then you want to get authentication on it. Let me grab a little soda here and see what else we can pull up. And next up is going to be some baseball items. This, I'm going to step back because I want to try and see if I can get this roll back here. This is a Cooperstown Classic New York Yankees jersey. And it says here Cooperstown, not Classic, Cooperstown Collection. Let me get my arm on the sleeve so you can see the logo. Cooperstown Collection. And it is a two-tone New York Yankees jersey. And the player we have here is the famous Lou Gehrig. Lou Gehrig. This is a triple XL, XXXL size. And I could not believe that I got this for only $4. I went to a thrift store near me that I go to like once a week, and there was no price on it. I said, how much are the shirts? They said, all the shirts are $4 this week. So I took it, and they didn't question it. This should probably would have been about $15 or $20 in another store. And this Lou Gehrig, and it's a great size because it's a triple X. I'm guessing this should bring well over $60, and I paid $4. It's got nice sewn-on leathering. It's not wool. It's called a ramie, 55% ramie, whatever that is, and 45% cotton. So it's called cotton blend, and it has nice, almost like a wool-like feeling to the letters. But this is pretty soft and comfortable, so it won't be uncomfortable. So Lou Gehrig, which is a famous player, jersey cost me $4, and the maker on this is Mirage. Some of these Cooperstown Classics are made by Mitchell and Ness and maybe other companies, but this one is called Mirage. I don't know much about them, but it's a great looking jersey for $4. Speaking of more baseball, this is an item I forgot out of my last video, and if the cord is long enough, I can show it to you. I'm not a Yankee fan, and it's just not going to make it, is it? All right, here we go. I might unplug. I think it just unplugged. Let me go down here and plug it back in. All right. Let me see if I can do this down here. All right. It's a New York Yankees wall clock made like a scoreboard. And it just, I had the time all set, but the cord is too short because it's tied in a knot. I paid, if you can see there, I paid $3 for this. It hangs on the wall. It's got the buttons on the back to set time and the date. So like I say, this just kind of crashed on me, so I unplugged it. So it reset itself to 6:30 and whatever it is, and the temperature is 80 degrees in this room. I hope it's not 80 degrees in this room because I'll be passing out momentarily if it is. But anyway, this is only $3. It works perfectly. I tried it out in the store. I'm guessing maybe $40 for this. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. Get me back to my regular position here. Put that down. As you know, I like baseball gloves. And I went to an antique store this week. I found 3 gloves at the same antique store in 3 different booths. And the first one is, save that for last. The first one, and I don't have my prices, but they all had sales. All these dealers had sales on. And so I do not have that handy. But I don't think I paid more than $12 for any of these gloves. This is Dick McAuliffe. It's really, really used. Needs a good cleaning. It's stiff. It's a Spalding glove. Dick McAuliffe, according to my glove collector's guide, is a pretty rare. Actually, it's a very rare model because they didn't make a lot of Dick McAuliffe gloves. And I don't know if you can see his signature in there as it's kind of in the shadow of the pocket. But and anyway, it's Dick McAuliffe. I think who played for the Tigers maybe, and signature model. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell or keep this. It needs a really, really good cleaning, so I may have to put some glove conditioner on it to soften it up. This was probably the most expensive one. I'm going to say it was $12. Next up, this really nice Franklin glove. This one is beautiful. It's like really soft leather, and it is a, you can see that guy, it is Johnny Logan. Johnny Logan. Now, I don't know who Johnny Logan played for off the top of my head. The name is Franklin. The label is in excellent condition. The leather is really nice. The laces are not broken. This is probably, I don't know when Logan played. I'm going to say maybe the 50s. But it's in really nice shape. It's got a few scuffs and scratches on it. And this one was, well, like I say, the most I paid was $12. So this is probably around $10. I could dig out the receipt, but I buried it under all this stuff here. You'll see in a moment why I can't reach anything because I'm surrounded by breakable items. So that's Johnny Logan by Franklin. And the last one is one I really liked. It's a kid-sized glove, which I don't really collect. And by the way, the Dick McAuliffe first one was made in Japan. These two are made in USA, which is my preference. This is a much smaller glove. What I like about this, though, it is made by Sears. And that's the only glove I've found that I own that is made by Sears Roebuck. And the player's name, another rare player, I don't know if you can see that, but it's Chuck Hiller. And again, I have to look him up. Probably, again, the 50s, type of 50s player. And the nice about this glove is it has the Sears name on the bottom. And I need to get better lighting. And then it has a picture of a baseball player, batter in the center. So it's called a picture pocket glove. And it's kind of flat. So I'm going to have to, put some sticks or something aside to kind of straighten it out. But this was the cheapest one. This was $8. So I'm up in the air on those. I show them to you because you should be looking for them because people do collect them. I'm one of those people. So if you have something old like that, you might want to leave me a message below. I might be interested. But those will probably, I would say at least 2 of them will stay in my collection. One I may decide to part with. The next baseball item, and this is really interesting. In the same antique mall, another booth. This is I paid $9.50. It's an apron, and it says Baseball in the Inquirer, All Late Sports. And it is I can put this right on. It's an apron, and it's got pockets. So it's a newsboy's apron or newspaper man's apron, and the pockets are for where you put the money. And so when he was selling selling newspapers on the corner, and there goes. I knew I shouldn't have done that because I've lost my earpiece. Okay, I'm back in. All right. Is this like a comedy of errors or what? Anyway, it says in the Inquirer, All Late Sports. And I think what's going to sell is the fact that it says baseball has a player. I looked up newspaper aprons online. I didn't find anything like this. But I do believe, since I bought this in Pennsylvania, that this is the Philadelphia Inquirer. It could be another one, but because I said I bought this in in the Allentown area of Pennsylvania. This could be the Philadelphia Inquirer. I'm not sure where I'm going to price this, but because of the baseball, I'm going to keep looking. If I see one like it, if I don't see one like it, I'm going to shoot for the moon on this, because baseball collectors will like this as well as people who collect newspaper aprons, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, $9.50 for that. Okay, let me take another drink, because it just might well be. Now it says 81 degrees, so maybe it is that hot. I should have put the air conditioner on. Excuse me. All right. Now I'm going to talk about something in a completely different direction, out of my comfort zone, something I really never got into before, and I'll show you what set me off on this path. I was in a local thrift store, Rotary Club, and I spotted this little cup, and I thought, well, it's pretty. All by itself, no saucers, no other dishes or anything like that. I looked on the bottom, and it says Wedgwood Clio. So I got the phone out, and I've been having trouble with the phone getting a signal, but I got a signal, and I looked on eBay, and I saw one that sold for $50. This was $4. So I said, whatever this is, I'm taking it. And so I have high hopes for this. I haven't listed it yet. Haven't taken the pictures. I've been buying more stuff than I've been listing, which is a bad thing, because that's how you get these death piles of stuff that never gets listed. So I'm hoping to catch up. Just take one day and just list for the whole day and see what happens. And I'm going to be shutting my store down for 2 months, which I'll tell you about in a minute. So I don't know. I may list all this stuff and it may sit for a while. But anyway, this was $4, Wedgwood Clio. The cup itself, I found one sold for $55. I found another guy asking over $100. So I'm going to do some more research and see exactly how valuable this might be. And this is where I went down the rabbit hole. In the same store, this piece is I don't know if you can see that, but it's shaped like a shell. It's got little shell feet, and it is Belique Irish China, and it's very, very delicate. And I forget the name of this pattern. I had it. It's not seashell. It's something else. But look at that. It's beautiful. And they had this, and this was also in the half price aisle. So this cost me $7.50, and with it is the saucer. And you can see that. And there's the Belique mark on the back. And put that over here on my computer. And then this third plate, I assume it's a little bit larger than the saucer. So I'm going to say this is probably a cake plate. They had it labeled at the thrift store as a dessert set. So I may go with that and call it a dessert set. And I think, looking at the comps on this, I think this, I paid $7.50. This should easily be, $35, $40 for this. It's really interesting. It has a little shell feet on the bottom, and very, very delicate. Belique Irish China. And now you're going to see what, if I can find a place to put this without breaking it. Hold on. This is the problem of having to be, everything is in this little 11 by 14 room that I work in, because I don't have, we moved out of our house and we're in this little townhouse, and it's swallowing me up. Okay, we've got that down. Went back to the same store this week, and I spotted something else. And before I get to that, I'll show you this. Yeah, I'm starting to sell China, which is not always a great seller, but this is a sugar bowl, and nice, interesting kind of graphic to it. It has a kind of a, I guess maybe an Asian Oriental look to it, maybe Japanese, I'm not sure. And here are 4 saucers that go with it. And below that we have 4, I'm going to say cake plates, a nice oval shape. And I'll tell you the brand in a second. 4 cake plates, and of course, what would that all be without 4 mugs, or cups rather, teacups or coffee cups. And the brand here is called Sango, and the Larry Laszlo collection. This is called Calligraphy, if you can see that, Calligraphy. And I took a chance. This group was $9.50, and when I show you the next group, which I bought first, this is what sent me down the rabbit hole of selling China. I'm not sure how I'm going to sell these, because it's a lot to ship 8 plates, it's 12 pieces without breaking something. But it really is a set of, it's really a dessert set of 4 servings for 4. So I'm probably going to have to sell it that way. I'm going to have to figure out how to pack it before I list it, because I don't want it to, have to be running around the last minute trying to pack this thing. So I'm going to try and pre-pack it before I list it. That way I know it'll be ready to go if it sells, and it'll all be secure and well wrapped and padded and everything else. So I'm going to take my chance with that one. And of course, I don't know what it weighs yet. I got to weigh it. Now, the other item that I purchased at the same store, I don't know if I can go through every item or not, but here's a sugar bowl. Here's a sugar bowl, and this is really pretty. It is called, also by Sango. This is Sango, called the Sweet Shop, and this is really it's kind of worn on the bottom. So this is opposite. This is used stuff. Made in Thailand. Sango designer is Sue Ziffin. Ziffin, Z-I-P-H-I-N, I think it is. And sugar bowl. Okay. And then there is a butter dish. Nice butter dish. Right. The only problem with the butter dish is because anything that have something with a lid, you know it's going to get chipped. So you can see around the edges, just below my fingers, the little white nips in the china. That's going to hurt the value of this, but I'm going to sell it anyway, because when I tell you what I paid for it, there's almost, no matter what I get for this, there's going to be profit. And this is called, again, Suzit. I can't get that word, but it's a Sango Sweet Shop. And apparently it's a big line of stuff. Here is a gravy pitcher. Gravy pitcher, and it's a great, cool design. A lot of fun, a lot of colors. And same thing, made in Thailand, Sweet Shop by Sango. These blew me away. Now I washed them today, so the stoppers are in the sugar bowl, so I didn't lose them. But this is salt and pepper. These alone have sold on eBay for $32. So even if I sold them for $15, I'd be in the black on this. So salt and pepper, and then I'm going to lean out of range for a minute here, and the big teapot. You should have seen us trying to wrap this stuff up at the thrift store. We had the entire counter blocked. Teapot. It's got these little nibs that keep it from falling out. This is a nice shape. There's always a little nib or rub somewhere, like a flea bite right there. Pretty good condition, I would say, if I don't break it. And again, the same thing, Sweet Shop. I keep looking at the bottom because some of these have different names. Now I'm going to put this one down here with the gloves so I can reach the others. If you're still with me, I hope you are. Now, here we go. This is soup bowl or cereal bowl. And Sweet Shop by Sango, peach cobbler, microwave oven safe. This is called peach cobbler. Sue Zipkin, Z-I-P-K-I-N, is the designer. I've got 4 soup bowls. Each one is different. It's still Sweet Shop, but this one's called pecan pie. Not sure why. And then we have one that's called key lime pie. I guess maybe because of the green. I don't know. And they're heavy. And cranberry twirl. Now, rather than go on with all the different 4 of these things, I'll just tell you that I have the 4 soup bowls. I have 4 of these. And this one's apple strudel, so it doesn't match those. So they're all different. Yet they all kind of work together as a setting. Pink lemonade. I'll call these dessert or cake or salad. Raspberry tart. It might have something to do with the colors. And this one is the cherry cheesecake. So just given the name of these things, they sound like more like they are cake plates or dessert plates. All right. If you hear a loud crash, you notice this is all going down the tubes. And then there's almond tort. I assume this was a dinner plate because of the size of it. Crepe Suzette. Almond tort. But you got it. These are like 12 inches. These have to be dinner plates. They cannot be cake plates. They're too huge. I think just the name, because it's called Sweet Shop, that's why they named it. And marzipan, which I love marzipan. So we got 4 dinner plates. We've got 4 cake or salad plates. We've got 4 bowls. We've got the big teapot, the butter dish, the sugar bowl, the salt and pepper shakers, the pitcher. But wait, there's more. For some reason, we only have 3 cups. I guess one got broken and decided to donate the whole thing. I don't know. But I'm not even lemon meringue. Again, we're going. You hungry yet? Yes, this is lemon sherbet. And we've got the applesauce. So we're short 1 cup. I mean, I'm sure these are readily available on eBay. And they probably, if someone needs that extra cup. And here's this, what I thought was a little teapot, but I realized when I got it home and looking online, there's no mark on the bottom of this one because it had a cup underneath it and it sat on the cup. It's called tea for 1. Well, this is tea for 1, but you have to drink it out of the pot because there's no cup. So I'm not sure how I'm going to market this one. It could be used as a creamer since I don't have a creamer for the sugar bowl. So I'm not sure how I'm going to market this one, but it is the half of the tea for 1 set. That's the whole deal. There's 24 pieces, including the lids. I paid $7.50 for everything, which comes out to like 22 cents a piece. So I will make even if these sit for a while, I'll make good money on these. Like I say, the one I looked up, the salt and peppers, had sold. They were selling prices of $30 and $32 on eBay for those used, like these are used. So this was a huge find. Hopefully, I can turn it into some money. Hopefully you can look for this product. It's not rare. It's readily available. My wife seems to think they were sold at Kohl's, but I think they're discontinued now. So you might want to keep an eye out for that. And I am suddenly in the business of selling dishes. So I stepped outside my comfort zone, and we'll have to see how that works out for me. And for those of you, some of you who sell dishes in China, if you'd like to comment below, I'd appreciate it. And it goes for the rest of you. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I did mention that I'm going to be closing my store on eBay for a while. We are finally going back to the Treasure Coast of Florida, thus my name, Treasure Coast Picker. We have not been there since March of 2020 when we came home for when everyone got kicked out for COVID. We've been back here in Jersey for a year and a half now, and we're finally going to go back to Florida and check on our house and do some thrifting down there. So what I'm going to do is shut down my inventory from New Jersey for about 5 or 6 weeks. But while I'm in Florida, I will be listing things that I pick up while I'm down there. So I will be hopefully doing a video down there, a whole video from my home in Florida, sometime after the 2nd week of June. And we'll probably do a May video, what's sold in May, before we leave. We're leaving around June 8th. So in any case, please like, comment, subscribe. We're building up our followers slowly. We're up to like 307 or 308 right now, and hoping to get a little higher each time we do a video. So again, we will see you in the next video, and which should be a what's sold at the end of May. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.